Hey there. I picked up this great tip today as I was reading through Cialdini's latest book, Pre-Suasion, and I think it can make a huge impact in the show-up rates for your consults or your seminars, and I just wanted to share this with you. But as I was putting this into an email, I was sending it out to a couple of clients, it occurred to me that really every doctor does some kind of patient consult, even if they're not doing the seminars. So that's why I wanted to share this here with you. And for those of you who may not be a total marketing geek like me, Dr. Robert Cialdini is one of the most respected marketing research psychologists in the world. His first book was called Influence. It was written back, I think, in 1984. Quickly became like the core fundamental reading requirement for anyone in the marketing business. That was the book that identified these core principles of reciprocity and scarcity and authority. And that kind of stuff still guides marketers and marketing copy all over the world today. So back in 2016, a year or two ago, he wrote this follow-up book called Pre-Suasion, which is all about setting up the right conditions before you make a request or a sales pitch in our case. Anyway, it's another phenomenal book packed with really useful tips. But I am not here to pitch this book. I want to share with you one of the passages in here that's going to, I think, significantly improve the show-up rates at your seminars or your patient consults. So let me read this to you. The section here of the book, the section is on consistency, and that says, normally we want to be seen as consistent with our existing commitments, such as the previous statements we've made. So that's the psychological principle. But it goes on to say, organizations can raise the probability that an individual will appear at a meeting or an event by switching from saying at the end of a reminder phone call, "We'll mark you on the list as coming then, thank you." Change that to say, "We'll mark you on the list as coming then, okay?" Question. Then pause for confirmation, then say thank you. One blood services organization made this tiny commitment-inducing wording change, increased the participation of likely donors in a blood drive from 70% to 82.4%. So this one little wording change on your confirmation calls from saying, "I've got you on the list as coming, thanks," to instead say, "I'll put you down as coming then, okay?" Question. Then wait for the answer to that, then say thank you. This is where they're giving you their commitment that they've got to be psychologically consistent with. This is their agreement to show up that they need to be consistent with. So I want you to take this little strategy and start using it in your confirmation calls when you're doing your confirmations for your patient consults. Or be sure to give it to your staff person who is making those calls. I bet that you'll find you get a few more people showing up to your appointments. And so really that's all I've got for you today. I hope you'll take this little tip and start using it. And listen, if you know anyone else who might be interested in getting these kind of tips, please be sure to share this with them. Okay, thanks. That's all. Until next time, thanks for all the good work you do, and I hope to see you again soon.